Target Field in Minneapolis. A great night for baseball ahead on the show. It's the Boston Red Sox taking on the Minnesota Twins. John Shambi and Chris Singleton on the call. The headline today, the hitting streak he's been on.
Yeah, an impressive streak. Can he keep it going in this one? Feels like there isn't a pitch he can't hit right now. Looking forward to seeing how they deal with it.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. And now here's the starter for Minnesota, Bert Blyleven.
His career ERA's been under 4. What I like most about him is his reliability. Takes the ball every fifth day, ready to go whenever the manager calls.
Ready to go now, Ozzie Smith now at the plate. And that's how this series begins. Blyleven, multi-time All-Star. Years old, and he was born in the Netherlands. Gets him to chase after that one. Got him looking. Went back to the fastball, and it was effective. Check out the Red Sox lineup. Batting second, a really important guy for them, Hank Aaron.
Well, these days we know teams, they put a game plan together for every hitter in a lineup. But a guy like this, they circle him, make sure he doesn't beat you. So they put in a little extra time and effort on how they're going to approach him. He can be a huge difference maker when he's hot. So it's going to be fun to see how they try to work him right here.
High fly ball out to center field. Arozarena under it. He makes the grab, and there's 2 down.
Batting third, the designated hitter, number 9.
Ted Williams up next for the Red Sox. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
2 down, nobody on.
That's a ball.
Into center. Arozarena makes the grab on the run. End of a half inning of play. No score. Back in Minnesota. And on the hill in this one, Pedro Martinez. Chris, he is a fun one to watch do his thing out there.
Well, he comes in carrying a career ERA under 3. He's been fantastic ever since he broke into the big leagues. Can't wait to watch him pitch today.
Leading off, Rod Carew. This is a guy you got to keep an eye on when he digs in. Definitely been known to drop a drag bunt from time to time, and he's pretty good at it, Chris.
Yeah, and he creates a sense of urgency for the defense because of the speed, because of the ability to put down that bunt.
The 1-0. Yeah, that's fouled off. Now you see even sluggers from time to time try and use the bunt really as a way to beat the shift. That one at the knees for a strike. fouls it off. Still 1-2. Inside, almost got him.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where pitchers would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
This one in the air. And there's one away. Let's take a look at the lineup. Chris, this is a lineup offensively that could be really good for years to come.
Oh, there's a lot of young talent in this lineup. I think as they gel together, gain some maturity over the course of this season, they could be playing October baseball.
In the air, right field. Hank under it. 2 down.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
Joe Mauer, the next twin up to hit.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front. So off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
Ball to strike. That one missed. Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. It just shaved the zone. They'll keep both their challenges. The 1-2. And they'll do it again. The 1-2.
Ball, really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. That misses the zone. Full count now.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
Good zip on that fastball at the bottom of the zone. If he's there all day, it's going to be a tough one for the hitters.
Goes down looking for the strikeout. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. Top of the second. Joe stepping in for Boston. Manny Ramirez.
He's hitting for that pop. Came out of the gates really strong.
Ball 1.
And it's in there at the knees. The 1-1.
No, inside.
Just
inside
missed. Clips the outside corner and a full count now.
Well, it looks like he's wanting to work the upper part of the strike zone. What does that mean? Top hand better be working for the hitters. Adjust that side a little bit. Give yourself a chance to hit.
In the air, left side. Hunter in position. 1 up, 1 down.
That is it. The first baseman, number 30.
Now here is David Ortiz. That one not close. And that's ball 1. Ortiz with a homer in his last game. Second inning here, no score. Hit hard but foul off to the left. The 1-2.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
Fights it off. He'll see another. The changeup missing, and it's 3-2. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch-out.
That was a really good job setting him up right there. Pitcher and catcher working together to finish him off with the fastball. And even though the location probably wasn't what he wanted, the sequence is what got the job done.
This one's into the outfield. Could be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. He's there. It's a 2-out double.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. Runner in scoring position now and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
Here's Wade Boggs now.
Well, they're looking to get on the board first here after that clutch 2-out double made this inning interesting.
Man on second, 2 down. Right through there for a strike. Here's a 1-1.
Ball, that's outside.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. The Red Sox with a chance to score first here at the top of the second. And that one gets past the catcher. Up with it, fires to first. Runner steals third, though they get the out on the drop, strike 3. So they can't do anything with a 2-out double. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. We're tied, 0-0. Back in charge. Minnesota designated hitter, Harmon Killebrew. Here's your 1. There's a swing and a drive. Aaron moving back for it. And it hits the top of the wall. The throw in, not in time. That's a leadoff double.
Just missed out on a home run right there, but he certainly hit it hard enough. Just didn't have the right launch angle. Carry it over the wall, but still an excellent swing of the bat.
Torrey Hunter in the box now. Takes strike 1.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
And there's a foul ball.
After the loss yesterday afternoon where they really didn't ever get things going on offense, I think this is an important opportunity right here to pick up an early run.
Man at second. And that's a strikeout looking. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout. And there's one away. Now it's going to be Tony Oliva leading the AL in batting average. And a foul ball. Now a pop-up on the infield. Boggs should have this one. Takes it in for the out. And the batter will be the shortstop, Brian Dozier. That one fouled off.
Well, the best way to shake off yesterday's struggles is to get on the board early. They've got a guy in scoring position. They've got to find a way here to get him in.
And that is cut on and missed. 0-2 now.
Well, this can be kind of frustrating for the hitting coach. Right now, this lineup seems to be swinging at everything.
Martinez, one of the best strikeout pitchers in the game, and that certainly is a benefit to him when he's in a spot like this. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. So a leadoff double, but they can't cash it in. We head on now to the top of the third. No score. Back here at the ballpark, coming off a tough series offensively, and to look at those numbers.
Yeah, I was born in the city. Don't you beat it down? Yeah. Hey.
The 0-1. Swing and a miss.
Ball one. Ball two.
Two now. That's a
Ball,
little
that's
bit low.
down.
It's a leadoff walk, and that's the go-ahead run.
That's a tough one to swallow right there. If you're on the mound, you're ahead in the count 0-2, and you just couldn't find a way to put him away. It's going to be frustrating if that one comes back to bite him.
Now, Dustin Pedroia. Top of the third, no score. In the air to left center. Hunter gets under it. He's got it. So the Red Sox lineup turns over. Ozzie Smith will hit next. Went down on strikes his first time through.
Always tough to turn two on a speedster like this. It's even harder with him coming out of the left-handed batter's box. You really need something to hit hard on the ground that they can handle to turn two quickly.
That's
Ball,
outside.
that's outside.
And that's ball one.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Man at first, one away. Line drive, base hit. Around second, on his way to third. The throw in, and he's got no chance. He's out.
Well, that's just a terrible decision to go for third right there. I mean, he was owned by a lot. Not even close. You've got to be a little smarter than that on the base paths.
So up next, Hank Aaron. This guy with big-time power and an elite defender. Flips the corner. That's strike one. Smith off of first with two away.
Ball, that's in.
There goes Pitch is low. Throw to second, out of bounds, safe.
Well, that steal right there is wanting to take advantage of having a really good hitter at the plate. Now they've got a much better shot at bringing home a 2-out RBI.
Man on second, 2 down. Late swing, fouled off.
He's mixing his pitches really well late on that fastball after seeing the changeup. Let's see if he can elevate one. I think if he does, he'll get the swing and miss.
The other way, that's a base hit. Here comes Ozzie around third. He's safe. On the board first, it's 1-0.
You know, I was watching his rounds during batting practice today. So impressed with his ability to let the ball travel, go back up the middle and the other way. Sometimes when you step in the box during the game, you get a little anxious and you get away from that. But so far, I've seen him stay consistent with his pregame preparation.
Next to hit, Ted Williams. Oh, right to the backstop. And now a man into scoring position.
Can't imagine he's too happy with that one on the mound. Just one pitch after giving up the single, he basically turns it into a double.
Man at second.
Yep, that ball went out. That's out.
That one is absolutely belted. This one could be trouble. Here comes Hammer and Hank around third. And they lead by 2. Pulls into second. That's an RBI double.
Up next for the Red
Not
Sox,
sure if too many people have been paying attention to it quite yet, Ziggy. But that extends his hit streak to 11 now.
Well, I know he knows about it, even if a lot of our viewers don't. And this is when it's clear it's no fluke. 11 games in a row. Man, that's when even the hitting coach starts to leave you alone. You're going so good that nobody wants to mess it up.
Digging in, Manny Ramirez. Runner at second, 2 down. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Next offering is fouled back. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. But 2 runs for them and they jump ahead. We head down to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Red Sox 2 and the Twins nothing. This is Twins baseball on the show North. As we go to the last of the 3rd. And now for the Twins, Randy Arozarena.
Hey!
He's been known to jump all over the first pitch, so that seems like a missed opportunity right there.
Ball.
On the ground. Ortiz takes it to the bag. Leadoff man retired here in the 3rd.
third baseman.
Here's Royce Lewis.
I'm liking what I've seen from him at the dish lately. Can make it a 5-game hitting streak with a knock in this one.
And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
Man, this guy is just filling up the strike zone right now. Don't want to get yourself in an 0-2 hole. You better be ready to pull the trigger on the first pitch.
Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
On the ground, out to short. Slinging it to first in time.
Up next for the Twins, the second baseman.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Twins lineup. Now it's the second baseman, Rod Carew.
Ball
you want to be
inside.
patient here. Try to work a walk if you can. You've got a big power bat behind you in the on-deck circle, and with 2 outs, 1 swing could put you right back in this ball game.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Two down, nobody on. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Twins retired in short order. They trail it here 2-0. Back in Minnesota. Joe stepping in for Boston. David Ortiz.
David Ortiz.
Popped up left side. Lewis settles underneath it. And there's 1 down.
Up next for the Red Sox, the center fielder, Willie Mays.
Willie Mays up to hit. Doubled his first time. This is a true 5-tool guy. Not very many of them out there, but when he's on the field, you can't take your eye off of him.
Fans come to the ballpark to watch him play. And in baseball, to have such a talented player going out there every day and putting on the show that he does, just a joy to watch.
Next offering is fouled back. Battling here as he fouls it away. Red Sox by 2. Top half of inning number 4. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. And a 1-2 again. Got him. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically he likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
Boggs stands in now and watches strike 1. In the air to left center. A Rosarena on his horse. Brings it in for the 3rd out. Red Sox go down 1-2-3 as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. Pitch is outside. Ball 1.
Well, these Twins just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Nope, that's the
And
ball.
as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
The 2-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Here's the catcher, Joe Mauer. Struck out looking his first time.
Hey. Over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. When you're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one. Harvey Killinger, the next Twin up to hit. Doubled in his first debut. Killebrew, a former MVP, more than 1,500 runs batted in his career, and he's one of the few major league players born in Idaho. Two down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Stays alive.
These hitters like this that have so much power, look forward to seeing them hit the ball a long way. But if you're in the stands, or you're in a broadcast booth, or you're a writer, better keep your eye on the game.
Gets a piece and stays alive.
Ball
That's what you
2.
want. It's a good miss.
And
Ball,
that
that's
skips
low.
in the dirt. Struck him out swinging. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. Nothing doing here for the Twins. They're still down. It's 2-0. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far.
Not what he's looking for there in the 0-0 count. Looks like he wants the ball down in the zone.
Ball. That's inside.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. And he can't make the play. The underhand flip and save. Couldn't recover from the misplay.
Batter number 50.
Dustin Pedroia up next for the Red Sox. Fly to left his first time. What a stop. Here's one. To first. Double play. Nicely done. And now the shortstop, Ozzie Smith. 1-2.
Hey!
Red Sox leading it by 2, and we're at the top of the 5th. 2 down, nobody on. Swinging a foul straight back.
He missed the zone, but I don't think he missed his spot. That was a good pitch with 2 strikes.
Ball.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike, but so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches.
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance, and that one is off the wall. Safely into second. He's got a double.
Well, here we are, 3rd time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
So runner at second, 2 down. Hank Aaron, the next to hit. Right through there for a strike. The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike. Smith at second with 2 down. And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball 2. That's a strike across the top of the zone.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Good job to fight that one off. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Hit on the ground to short. Dozier. Now the throw to first on the run. And they get the out. 1 left for the Red Sox. They're up 2-0. Bottom of the inning. And now for the Twins, Torrey Hunter.
Well, these Twins just aren't putting together very many good at-bats in this one. Just 1 base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They have guys in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
The 0-2. Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts.
Just overmatched on that fastball right there. It wasn't like he was set up for it by something off speed earlier in the at-bat. Just came right after him with 3 straight, and he had no answer for it.
Oliva in the box as he fouls off the first pitch.
Looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, you want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. If you're a little late, opposite field not.
The Bo Sox up by 2. Last half of inning number 5. Next pitch misses.
Ball 2.
2-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Breaking ball misses down and away. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Drilled out towards left center field. That one's got a chance. And it's off the wall. He's in at second with a 1-out double. 1 out. Runner at second. Brian Dozier digs in now. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. That's in for a strike. Runner at second here. 1 gone. And that is out of play.
The healthy cut. Tough pitch at 98. But a really good pass at the ball.
0-2 now. See ya! Strikes him out for the 2nd time today.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
Now it's Randy Arozarena. He's 0 for 1. First pitch way inside a fastball.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
On the ground to third. Play made. That ends the inning. He continues to roll on the mound as 5 shutout innings are in the books. You're watching Minnesota Twins baseball on the Show North. Welcome back. It's been a great game, so let's take another look at the most important moment so far. And the batter now, Ted Williams. Right there for a strike. The 1-1 is fouled off. Got him looking for the strikeout. He's got to be frustrated with that call. Manny Ramirez now at the plate.
I'm impressed that he went right after him on that first pitch. That's the key. Try to get ahead in the count, and you can play around a little bit more as the at-bat expands.
And that's in for a strike. And he couldn't hold back. He's run up on strikes.
A big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. They tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
Ortiz into box again, takes a strike. That's in there at the knees, and it's strike 2. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top half of the 6th. Backed off the plate that time. Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. Way inside, gets out of the way. And that one hammered. This looks like extra bases. And into second easily with a 2-out double.
He was all over that one. I love the approach he had right there with that pitch. Not trying to do too much, but still looking to drive it, and that's exactly what he's able to do into the opposite field gap for the double.
And we've got ourselves a pitching change. Justin Topa.
And that's a big potential run out there at second as he comes in trying to keep the deficit where it is. For the infielders, they got to be thinking about keeping the ball from getting by them into the outfield any way they can.
The 0-1.
Ball, that's inside. That's a ball.
There's a sinker at the knees for a strike. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Man on second, 2 down. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That's the 3rd out. Well, we go bottom 6. And now for the Twins, Royce Lewis. No question about this one. It's out of here. So he goes yard to left. That's his 50th career homer. And they're on the board. It's 2-1. Siggy, that's his 50th career homer.
50 might not sound like a huge number, but it's a nice little milestone that a lot of guys don't get to. Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
Back to the top of the order now. And next for Minnesota, Rod Carew. Fastball for a strike.
Just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run, go back to work, focus on this next batter.
That's in there, and it's 0-2.
The real threats are coming up. Already given up a home run in this inning. It's going to really have to bear down.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up. Try to track the ball. Block it if you have to. As far as just
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. Down the number 2 hitter, Justin Morneau. That clips a corner.
Well, the guy's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes. As a hitter, you got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you get deep into his pitch count and into the bullpen, but you got to take what he's offering that day.
1 out, base is empty, and a run in here in the bottom of the 6th. High fly ball, right field. Hank settles under this one. 2 away now. Joe Mauer, the next twin up to hit. There's over 2 with a pair of strikeouts.
Aye.
And that is the top of the zone for a strike. That one almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
That's ball 2.
Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. To center and a base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
And now Harmon Killebrew.
Well, in this situation, the hitter knows that he's got to find a pitch that he can drive in order to drive in that tying run all the way from first base. So if he can't do that, keep the line moving. A walk or just a base hit. But you've got to stay within yourself.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Hit in the air, center field. And that is that. But the Twins do get one back on this solo. We go to the top of the 7th. So stepping in for Boston, Wade Boggs. Minnesota's bullpen with some action. Taylor Rogers, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Bonda also getting ready. And he swings through that one. This one in the air, right field. Oliva racing over to make the catch. And now Rick Farrell.
Hey!
Here comes the 0-1.
Ball, that's off the plate.
In the air, right field. And a couple of quick outs. Here's the second baseman, Dustin Pedroia. Outside low, and that's ball 2. There's the strike. 95 of that one. The next offer misses. 3 balls and a strike. Back up the, oh, that got him. Safe at first, and now we'll check on the right-hander. Hope he's all right. And now they'll hustle out to check on him. That was quite a shot he took as you see him down on a knee.
Yeah, clearly in some real pain, but he will not want to come out of this game if he doesn't have to. It's looking to me like he's going to try to shake it off and continue.
Derek Shelton out of the dugout, and he will make the move. Coming out of the bullpen for the Twins, Anthony Banda.
Just trying to keep this one close here. This is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Ball.
Pedroia leads off first with 2 down to the inning. That one kicks away from the catcher. And the runner stays where he is. Tua, runner on the move. Ball outside. And safe.
No, he's in there safe.
It's a stolen base. That takes his zone. That's strike 1.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
Man at second. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. And ball 4 to aboard.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
Hank
Off the plate, ball 1.
Next, lays off for a ball.
Well, no count. Look for him to be aggressive here. Got some runners on base, an opportunity to catch a mistake and put some runs up on the board.
And that one fouled off. First and second, 2 down. Here in the top half of inning number 7.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
This one in the air, right field. And
No,
a
that's
foul
a foul ball.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
On the ground to third. Lewis throws to first. That ends the inning as they squander. Back at target field. And now for the Twins, Torrey Hunter. Hits the top of the zone at 98 for a strike. And fouled off. Looking to get the tying run on base. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you got the leadoff hitter so critical in setting the table, you got a tight game like this, so a strikeout really puts them on their heels. Some impressive numbers coming in, and he's continued to produce today, dude. I guess that's why we featured him at the top of the broadcast. Hit streak just chugging along.
The Red Sox trying to hold a 1-run lead here in the bottom of the 7th. Next pitch is in the dirt, and the count 1-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Fights it off. He'll see another. Ripped on a line, and that's got extra bases written all over it. And now the tying run is into scoring position. A perfect example right there. That plate discipline, it pays off.
The deeper he gets into a count, the more comfortable he becomes.
And now Alex Cora is out of the dugout, and he will make a move for the bullpen. Pedro Martinez. Keith Volk into the game.
Pretty big spot he's coming into, trying to strand that runner at second base. So he's going to need to make some quality pitches. He does have first open if he needs to use it.
And now it's going to be Ryan Dozier. Fall off foul. This one in the air, center field. And there's 2 down. With a single base runner, because of all the power, they are dangerous to tie this thing up or take the lead. Here's the center fielder, Randy Arozarena. On the ground to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. We go to the 8th. Now here's the Red Sox DH, Ted Williams.
Ball,
no
catch
strikes. Foul ball there. And that drops in for a strike.
That four-door slider is such a devastating pitch. You don't want to get beat by the inside fastball, so you cheat a little bit, and then by the time it gets there, it's out of the swing play.
Up the middle, Carew slings to first in time. Manny Ramirez up next for the Red Sox. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. On a line out towards center. Arozarena takes it in for the out. That's on number 2. 2 outs, base is empty. And here's the first baseman, David Ortiz. 1 for 3. Fastball almost got him there. Hey! 2 down, nobody on.
Man, this has been a real important inning in relief. I mean, so far, they've been doing a great job of holding that deficit at 1.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Fights that one away, still 1-2. 2 down, nobody on, and we're in the top of the 8th. Got it. Out number 3. 1-2. Bottom of the 8th. Royce Lewis, top 5 in batting average. It has been a nightmare for pitchers this season, Singy.
Yeah, the swing is simple, Boog. Repeatable and deadly. Remarkable consistency.
Can't glove it cleanly, and they get it. The misplay made it a bit messy, but they cleaned things up for the out. Now here is Rod Carew. 0 for 3 in this one. Manager out of the dugout now, and he'll make a move to dip into the Red Sox bullpen. Keith Folt gives way. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm. New pitcher on now, Aroldis Chapman.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Here comes the 0-1. The Bo Sox holding on to a 1-run lead here in the bottom half of the 8th inning.
0-2 pitch that far out of the zone gives the hitter a little confidence that maybe he can climb back into this at bat.
Game looking for the strikeout. Carew wants to challenge this, thought it was a ball, and that one did miss, and the strike is overturned. So they get to hang on to their second challenge. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. 2 away.
Well, that's what he's looking for with the fastball above the zone. A swing and miss or weak contact.
Down to number 2 hitter, Justin Morneau. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout. Hey! That one finds the zone. No balls, 2 strikes.
He doesn't seem to like to pitch up. Hasn't offered on either one of those pitches. 0-2 count now.
Ah, that's strike 3 and the 3rd out. So we take a break. We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound. Taylor Rogers.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Now he's challenging to call strike.
No need to offer that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
So the call will stand. That knocks them down to 1 challenge left. Boston's bullpen with some activity. Dennis Eckersley, a right-hander with big strikeout stuff, is getting it fired up. There's a swing and a drive. That one carrying and gone. Willie Mays sends it out of here. 3rd home run of the season, and they tack one on the board. It's 3-1.
Yeah, that was big against the Royals. You know, I'm still kind of sad though, because like, it was the only reason we beat them, because they can't score runs, and we can't score runs. And our pitching is better. You know, we were last, even in that 3rd game of the series, we were last in MLB in runs per game, and they were 27th. So it makes me kind of sad still.
So a man at first, and here's the catcher, Rick Farrell.
Well, we gotta start scoring more runs. Like, I don't know. I just feel like we gotta score.
Getting some more speed on the bases. Looks like the pinch hitter for the Red Sox, Jason Varitek.
Man, it must be nice to pull
I did expect our offense to take a little bit of a step back this year.
The ball hammered left field. Out of
let's go tag, but not last in the league.
It's their second home
Like, it's
run
definitely
of the
just
year, and they
not
add to their
good.
lead. It's 5-1.
I know Roman's been out, but it's just not acceptable.
I love the approach as a pinch hitter right there. Don't let him steal a strike on you just because you're coming in cold off the bench. If you get something to handle, jump all over it. And he was
On the mound now for the Twins, David Vesta.
well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Next to hit, Dustin Pedroia. And that's in there for strike one.
I mean, they're not super low in spending, but I don't know. Maybe it's on Breslow too. It could be on a combo, maybe.
Now a screamer into the outfield. And it looks like trouble. Around first, heading for two. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
Everything came together for him. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Roberts at the plate now.
I mean, in spending?
Runner in scoring position, nobody out.
Or you mean in terms of total talent? Yeah, they do make a lot of revenue. So, excuse me. I mean, you gotta, obviously you gotta spend, but, well, so many young players.
So far, all we've seen is a dollar fastballs. Look for him to slow it down right here and in the count.
I feel like they did try this year, though. They tried to get Pete Alonso.
Pitch kicks away.
Who else were they supposed to get?
As the count moves to 2-2.
Or what other hitters should they have gotten in free agency? I know they wanted Pete Alonso. They ended up trading for Wilson Contreras instead.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2.
I don't know whose contracts are up this year. Maybe they make a big splash after this year. Sometimes maybe they play the long game. Bregman, yeah. But you have to remember, Bregman opted out. Bregman didn't want to be here anymore. So you can say as much as you want that they should have re-signed Bregman, but or maybe signed him for whatever he wanted, but Bregman had a solid deal. He had a 2-year contract. I don't remember how much it was for, but he's the one that opted out. He could have just kept his deal, kept playing for us. It wasn't cheap. He had a high salary, but he opted out for a reason. So.
So now, with one away and a man at second, Hank Aaron up next for the Red Sox. He's a guy who does it all.
I mean, maybe not. Maybe he didn't like playing there. I don't know. I thought it seemed like he enjoyed playing there, but maybe he didn't like something with ownership or the leadership structure. I like Taura, though. I feel like they shouldn't have fired him. I'm still upset about that.
On that one, curling foul down the right side. Still only one out here in the inning.
Really good slider. He's up there.
Yeah, but I feel like, so I'm not a professional athlete, right? But if I was, wouldn't I want to play in atmospheres like that? The Yankees, Red Sox, Dodgers, places where the fans are on you because they care. You want the fans to care. You want to come to the stadium. Phillies for sure, yep. You want to come to the stadium on a random Thursday in May, which is what today is. You want to be able to come to the stadium today and have that intensity in the stadium. You know what I mean? You don't want to, imagine playing for the Marlins on a random Thursday in May. Sure, there's no pressure, but where's the intensity? Yeah, you're right. It's 5 minutes into Friday on the East Coast. Yeah, Tampa, like places like that, like I don't know. I feel like I would rather play for one of those teams that the fans care every single day.
Hammered down the right side, but foul. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Got him swinging for the strikeout. They limit the damage here. But 2-round trippers back in Minnesota. Bottom of the ninth. Joe Mount. Getting ready to hit.
Ball, that's out. What do you got?
Checks his swing, appeal to third, and that's going to be ruled a swing. The 1-2. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And there's one away.
With that kind of velocity and elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
Killenberg stands in here, takes ball one low.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it. So it's a good take by him.
Swinging a foul out of play. Chapman, an all-star a season ago. He features a four-seam fastball, a sinker, a slider, and occasionally works in a splitter. Strike two.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger. And perhaps the best pitch he'll see in this at-bat to hit.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. One down, base is empty here in the ninth.
Outside, that's the ball.
Gas, triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
Swings through it for the K. Down to the last out for the Twins. So digging in, Torrey Hunter. 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts. Manager out of the dugout now, and he'll make a move to dip into the Red Sox bullpen. Aroldis Chapman won't go any further, and as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Dennis Eckersley.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Hey!
The Twins down by 4. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. They're down to their final strike.
It's had a tough day at the plate. 3 strikeouts already. It's hard not to think negative, but you got to find a way to some.
3!
Got him. That finishes the evening's action.
Sometimes it takes just getting away from home. Players can sort of come together, connect a little bit more than they do when they're at home with their families, and that can breed to success on the field, as we saw in this game today. Excellent win by this team.
5-1 is how it ends. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shelby. Thanks for joining us.
Without a soul.